Okay, the way I figure it, my email to the principal will put me in detention the rest of the year. Mm-hmm. So I might as well just cut out the middleman and stay home. Wait, do you mean... Yup, I can be homeschooled! So, what did he say? I'll let you know as soon as he stops laughing. Hey everybody. I just wanted to talk today about the issue of truancy and relating it to homeschooling. And when I worked briefly for the Bloomfield Public Schools, they had this article at the Board of Education, Curbing Chronic Absence in the Early Grades. And I basically set up a study guide version for you. So here goes nothing. On the first page, it really just talks about attendance being a basic skill for social skills and academic skills in future years. The second page of the article talks about how very few monitor individual students and their absences. And this really makes me question the whole idea of no student left behind. Are we really trying to make sure that no student is left behind? Or are we trying to make sure our averages are okay? So we're pushing the few that are good to excel, and we're pushing the middle to stay pretty average or get higher, so that the end of the batch doesn't really matter that much. It concerns me to no end. Page 3 talks about how principals are responsible for everything. We know they're responsible for bullying, now they're responsible for attendance. When did these responsibilities stop being the role of parents and start being the role of the schools and the principals? Basically, the only really important fact-finding part of this article is the 5th page, which it's only the 5th because the 4th page is an advertisement for green and innovative product playgrounds. On the 5th page, it talks about adding bus routes and helping parents with safe walks to school to make sure students show up. Also, the students' health is really important. Make sure they don't have, or they have, health care for asthma, dental care, chronic lice, other things like that. On the same page, it talks about rewarding students who show up, and the rewards should be more psychologically based, so monthly certificates, extra recess time, and gold star charts. We don't want them getting monetary items, toys and such. That just shows you get a physical reward for doing what you should be doing. And last point of that page is helping parents establish bedtimes and morning routines. Are we really going to try to work with these parents when most of the time in my past they haven't been willing to work with teachers? The one article that I found in the Hartford Courant about homeschooling basically seems less of a how to teach your homeschool student and more of a how to be a parent to your child, not even a student, but a child. And it could be broadened to students, but that's not the way I'm reading it. So correct me if I'm wrong, John Roseman. He said the right way to be a parent is standing upright, tell your child straight out, I need you to da 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 da, and move to another room. Don't stay around because standing there will invite resistance. That's pretty smart because I've seen it work with my 10-year-old. A leadership speech will reduce the need for consequences by at least 50% within a month. Pretty cool statistic, but be wary of statistics. I don't know where he's getting his information from. If they do resist, do the chore that you asked them to, and immediately after dinner that day, tell them, okay, time for you to go to bed. You must have been too tired to do what I asked you to do earlier, so this is showing me you were tired. And the great thing about this piece of advice is that it kind of mimics what I learned in my behavior analysis class this past fall. It taught me that in order to get through to your behaviorally challenged students, you have to point out their feelings because they might not know their feelings. So if they're angry, tell them, oh, you must have been really angry to do that. That'll get them talking to you, and you can try to solve the issue. I wouldn't say try to solve it while they're in a full-blown panic attack and rage, but wait until they've calmed down and they're ready to communicate. Go ahead, point out their emotions or what you see to be their emotions. Well, thanks for looking at this video, and I hope it inspired you to look at truancy, look at homeschooling, and don't forget to subscribe. Link below. Look, link.